welcome back to the channel. So as I said before, when we were doing the greenhouse build, I was going to come back and finish up the rain catchment system. So that's what we're kind of working on now. We're going to get the rain catchment system put in. Hopefully you enjoy this. Maybe you can try something similar to it on your own greenhouse, and we'll get on with it. So I'm going to use the little cow trough that I have, horse trough right there that I have. And it's going to go right here where I've got these posts set. And I've got a hole going into the side of the building right there, which comes out right above the sink. And that's what we're going to do. And then once we get this in, I'll give you an update on where we're at with the greenhouse, what my wife has been able to accomplish, which is quite a bit, and how it looks. So let me know what your thoughts are, like and subscribe, and thank you very much. Alright, so I'm going to build this will go underneath it. This will go right here, like this, and these will go underneath. It needs to be 21.5 from outside to outside. And that will fit.
I know. Lily!
Get things started. So the posts that I have over against the greenhouse are going to go right here on the inside of each of those. Want just a slight downward angle on it, so when it overflows back here, and we'll cut a trench around that way so it doesn't erode the bank here. And of course there'll be posts here too. So far so good. barrel's, I gotta put a third one on here after I trim these off, but the barrel's gonna sit right on top of that. And then I'll run a strap over it so it doesn't blow back and forth when it's empty. And then of course I'll run the pipes in, and then it'll plumb in right there. Alright, so all we're doing is hooking up this to the bottom of the water trough. It's a 3/4 inch regular male threaded PVC end, same size as a garden hose. Then I just need to figure out where my L's gonna go, which I think is gonna be right about there, so cut that off. No, well, we'll see here. I'm going to dry fit all these pieces first, make sure they're going to fit before I glue them. I've made that mistake before where I thought I had everything measured perfectly and glued it, and then you end up having to cut it apart and buy new fittings and start all over from scratch. Now I'll get a knife and clean all those up. Like I said, I just want to... So that'll work just perfect. Just like that. Once I get it all glued in, it'll be perfect. So get a knife, clean up these ends so they're smooth, and we'll get it all glued together, and then this part will be connected and we'll get the inside hooked up. Are you supervising? Are you supervising? Okay, I'm going to let those get good and solid since I have a little bit of tension on it. I want them to get good and solid and set up a little bit before I put the two together, but they're going to fit now because I got them just right. So just a couple more minutes. And then, like I said before, I'm going to run a ratchet strap over this before I put the tin top on that I made, so it doesn't, when it gets light, you know, empty or close to empty, it doesn't get knocked off or wobble back and forth with strong wind or anything, which it shouldn't do, but it's just extra safe, especially since I have a little one and a moose for a dog that runs around and hits things. So it's better safe than sorry. So we're going to get that done. Let's get this hooked up and we'll go inside and work on the inside. That. All right, I'll see you on the inside. All right, what we're going to do is get this in there. So normally this would go facing this way, but because I got it coming off the gutter like this, I want it to pour straight into the rain barrel. So if you squeeze these tight enough, you can redo the shape and get it to go in. But to keep it in place, I've always put some self-tapping screws in. Another one on the side. I don't want to do it on the bottom, but another one on the side. And then I'll need two coming off right there. Now you're probably saying that looks level. It's just slightly downhill. I've already tested it. That's why when I put the barrel, the position I did, it's so I got enough height to keep pressure on the end of the water hose. But it does drain, and I'll show that here in just a minute. I'm going to put water up on the roof. Put some water on the roof, get it coming down. Let's go over and look at the working just fine. Going right in. So we took the Y off, just made it straight. Now it's just right there. Obviously I don't have a lot of water in there, but there's some. Comes out. And I do have more adapters, so we could actually put something on the end of it if need be, later date. But right now, she's got water. I just got to hook up the other drain pipe for the other gutter on that side that's outside across. So the back side's draining into it. And then set the tin back on top of the barrel. But that's our rain catchment system. So the last you seen on the greenhouse was I got it all done except for the rain catchment, and you've been watching me put together the rain catchment. You saw that I had started the walkway, so now I'm going to kind of show you where we're at. It's almost, I would say, 90% done. A few little touches here and there, but we're going to take the path. So as you can see, we got nice red lava rock in amongst the stepping stones. A couple little statues here. This is just more red lava rock wrapped up in a tarp so it doesn't get spread around. It's be used at different spots. She's got a few of her herbs and different plants out here. Bird bath, bird feeder, another bird feeder. This going, some little ornaments. You can just barely make out the rain catchment on that side. Coming up, some planters hanging right there. I'm going to get a third one and put right there. So you'll have 3 in this front here. This side over here is going to get fenced, and it'll be raised beds probably later in the year. We're not worried about planting anything this year in it, but that's kind of where we're at. So let's go inside. As you can see on the floor, we put an indoor-outdoor carpet on the floor. Just kind of keep some of the air circulation from coming up all the way. You can see the sink with the ball valve there. You can see I've got all the rock filled in underneath that area. Got a few plants already setting up and going. So it's coming along. We'll get, once she gets a little bit more into it this summer, a little bit more time, we'll get some more things put in here, or she will. But that's it. You can see on the outside I've got the rock around the base of it too. There it is. You too can have one of these. Just save up your windows, get some scrap lumber, start saving it up, and then just put her together. Hope you enjoyed this video. Be heading back to Alaska in a week and starting on the cabins up there. In the meantime, God bless and hugs, and I'll see you on the next video.